According to an ancient parable, when God created Spain, he allowed the Spaniards 3 wishes. They chose to have the most varied climate in the world, the most beautiful women, and the most delicious foods and fruit and wine, and God agreed. Spain is indeed a beautiful country. Perhaps one of the most attractive regions is that of Andalusia in the south. The coastline of this picturesque area is known as the Costa del Sol. Marbella is located on the Costa del Sol and is found nestling in the foothills of the Sierra Blanca mountain range. The name Marbella derives from Queen Isabella's exclamation when she first saw this part of the coast. Que mar tan bella. What a beautiful sea. Undoubtedly, this part of the Mediterranean coast must boast some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. This and the easy Spanish way of life has attracted literally thousands of foreigners, particularly the English, who have now made Spain their home. Present-day Marbella consists of 2 distinct parts, the old and the new. This, the old town, with its charming winding streets and tranquil squares, presents a striking contrast to the modern centre. The cobbled streets, filled with flowers and the scent of orange blossom, abound in a variety of shops, boutiques and markets. No me vuelvo a enamorar, me da miedo la tristeza, me hace daño hasta el llorar, el vivir de esta manera. The central square is a pleasant place to sit and chat, and a popular meeting place for young and old alike. Marbella also boasts its own port, promenade and beach, an area crammed with bars offering a superb selection of seafood and other dishes at reasonable prices. Of course, it's beaches like these that attract so many people to the Costa del Sol. Within a short distance of Marbella, one can find secluded, palm-fringed beaches where the warm blue waters of the Mediterranean lap gently against the golden sand. In fact, the coastline from Torremolinos to San Pedro is practically all beach. The sands are fine and clean, and the temperature is ideal, even in winter, because the coast is sheltered from the north winds by the towering mountains of the Sierra Blanca. A typical feature of many of the Spanish beaches is the chiringuito, or beach bar. It's at these beachfront bars that one can enjoy barbecue parties, or simply order a plate of hot, juicy prawns and an ice-cold beer, while watching the many and varied water sports, such as jet skiing, windsurfing, water skiing and sailing. harbour was created by Jose Banús and lies between Marbella and San Pedro. In its 11 years of existence, Puerto Banús has become one of the most popular tourist centres in the world. The port has been imaginatively created to combine the natural beauty of an Andalusian fishing village with the sophistication of a modern marina. The number of yachts moored here prove that it has become a popular haven for the rich and famous. Amid this affluent setting, one can browse lazily through boutiques or relax at a piano bar or restaurant and watch the yachts and the passers-by. This part of the Costa del Sol is a sportsman's paradise. Not only golf, but tennis, squash, windsurfing, sailing, deep-sea fishing. And even in the winter months, only 3 hours drive from Marbella, one can go to the slopes of the Sierra Nevada for skiing. The coast is world famous for its golf tournaments, with 7 major golf courses between Marbella and Estepona alone. The golf courses provide the ideal sport for enthusiasts, even during the winter months. And a nice putt there by Sean Connery. It has a truly international community, as people from all over the world have made this part of the coast their home. I spoke to a number of local English residents and asked them what they thought of life here.
Well, the reason why we came to Marbella originally was because we had friends who lived here, and we'd been coming on holiday for, oh, I don't know, 10 years, off and on. And we suddenly decided, because things weren't right for us in England, work-wise and living-wise, that we'd like to go somewhere else, and Marbella seemed the obvious choice because we had our friends here, and the weather's super. I mean, that goes without saying. I think compared to England, it certainly is much cheaper to build here. I mean, I would say that you're probably talking about half the cost of, building cost compared to England, with less regulations and problems like that on you when you do build. And I think, most obviously, the best saving is on heating. I mean, you very, very rarely need any heating at all. We've got an open fire, we only use it in the winter, maybe a couple of months. I would say without doubt the majority of entertainments here are for the English-speaking people. I mean, the cinemas run English films. Many of the bars are run by English people, or they have English-speaking people in them. I don't think there's very many restaurants you go to without finding that the menu's got it in English as well as Spanish, and of course the other languages. But I think there's great facility for English-speaking people.